Meanwhile, a truly tragic story, but one where accountability needs to be fixed. 43 Indian citizens have lost their lives in a tragic fire in Kuwait yesterday morning, which we reported to you. Prime Minister Modi has not only condoled the incident and announced an ex gratia relief for the families of the Indian nationals that died in the fire. A Minister of State has been rushed to Kuwait to help. Take a look at this report.
A deadly fire tragedy in Kuwait and a heart-wrenching tragedy for India. More than 40 Indian migrant workers perished in the devastating fire. The fire tore through a building housing migrant workers in the southern Kuwait city of Magaf early Wednesday morning.
The building is there where the accident happened around 4:30 to 5 o'clock, and around 195 people were there in the building, and most of them were evacuated. Around 49 people have been reported dead. 43 have been in serious condition in various hospitals in Kuwait. So this is at present what is happening here.
أعداد الوفيات جاري حصرها هي العشرات، يعني تقدر أكثر من 40 شخص مع الأسف. جاري حصرها أن هناك حالات تم نقلها كإصابات، لكن هي في العناية المركزة في بعض المستشفيات. ما نقدر نصرح حاليا لين إتمام وإعداد التقرير الفني النهائي ويسلم لجهات التحقيق والسلطة القضائية.
Majority of the victims are from Kerala. Their families are devastated.
രഞ്ജിത്ത് 10 വർഷക്കാലമായി കുവൈറ്റിലെ ഈ കമ്പനിയിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. കാറ്ററിംഗ് കമ്പനിയിലെ ഇലക്ട്രിക്കൽ വർക്കുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടാണ് ആദ്യം പോയത്. ഇവിടെ രഞ്ജിത്ത് ഈ അപകടത്തിൽ പെട്ടു എന്നുള്ള വിവരം ഇന്നലെ രാവിലെ തന്നെ കിട്ടിയിരുന്നു.
ഇന്ന് വെളുപ്പിനെ 2:30 കൂടിയാണ് സംഭവം സ്ഥിരീകരിക്കപ്പെട്ടത്. കുവൈറ്റിലാണ് അച്ഛനും ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹം പോയി മോർച്ചറി പോയി മൃതദേഹം കാണുകയും തിരിച്ചറിയുകയും ചെയ്തു. പയ്യൻ പോയിട്ട് ഇപ്പം ജൂൺ 5-ാം തീയതിയാണ് പോയത്. ഒരു ബുധനാഴ്ച പോയി, അടുത്ത ബുധനാഴ്ചയാണ് ഈ ദാരുണമായ സംഭവം ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്.
The fire originated in the kitchen of one of the lower floors of the 6-story building housing more than 100 Indians.
This is a video we are taking from the Kuwait site in Mangaf, where this all accident happened in around 4:30 to 5 o'clock, and around 49 people have been reported dead, and 43 have been admitted. So presently the investigation is going on.
Minister of State External Affairs Kirtiwardhan Singh is in Kuwait to oversee assistance operations for those injured and coordinate the early repatriation of the mortal remains of those who perished.
The situation is that the victims are mostly burn victims, and some of the bodies have been charred beyond recognition. So a DNA test is underway to identify the victims, and Air Force plane is on the ready, and as soon as the bodies are identified, their kin will be informed.
It's a reminder, sadly, of how much our migrant workers suffer when they go abroad hoping to make something to support their families at home. The government and the Ministry of External Affairs to do a revised immigration bill to produce provisions that will guarantee better conditions for our migrant workers.
I am assigned with the responsibility of coordinating things there because the recent data information tells us that around 24 Keralites are killed. Many are in different hospitals. They are admitted in the hospitals. So our government, the Norca Route Cell, has already established and helped us there, and also they are coordinating with the Indian embassy there.
Kuwait government accused real estate owners of violation and promised strict action.
Unfortunately, the greed of the property owners is what leads to these matters. I will call the Director of Municipalities and we will talk to the property owners. Any property violation will be removed early morning. Either the property owner removes it himself or I will give instructions to the municipality to remove them.
The focus of the government right now is helping the injured and bringing back the mortal remains of those who died. Bureau Report, India Today.
And I want to go across to India Today's Shibi Mall, joining us live from Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. Owais Khan is live with us from Kuwait. Owais, quickly coming to you first. The Indian government has sent a Minister of State, to take stock of the situation and coordinate help for the victims and their families in Kuwait. Could you give us a sense of what the current situation there is right now?
Yes, today in the morning, the state minister came here and he visited the hospital, Jabir Hospital, where he visited 6 patients. So they are all in improved conditions. Now, what is happening is they have identified around 45 people who are Indian, and 3 have been identified as a Filipino, from Philippine nationals. So that is what is there.
All right, Owais, stay with me. Shibi Mall is also with us live from Thiruvananthapuram. Shibi, the priority on the identification of many of the deceased has been completed. The families have started getting information. The priority now, of course, is on bringing the mortal remains back and ensuring the injured are getting the treatment they have. What's the update on that?
Shiv, what the government is saying is that the state government is working in coordination with the centre, and one of the requests that they have put forward before the centre is that to ensure that the mortal remains are transferred directly to Kerala itself, it reaches one of the airports in Kerala instead of taking a halt in any of the other airports. That's one request the state government has put forward, because that's the main concern the families have also been raising. The last number that the state government is giving 24, but I just spoke to Industries Minister P. Rajiv a while ago, who said that the numbers could go high, could go up to 26 to 27 is what he's saying. He said, and also some of the injured, like around 7 of the injured are very critical, is also what the government sources are telling. State Health Minister Veena George will be travelling to Kuwait with the National Health Mission, the State Health Mission Director, to coordinate the activities, to work in coordination with the centre, because there are a lot of Malayalis who are not just dead but also admitted to various hospitals. She will be travelling as she's the minister in charge of Pathanamthitta district, and most of the deaths reported in Kerala are natives of Pathanamthitta district. So very, very tragic incident. Some of the families were saying that some of them got to know about the death news by seeing the photographs on various media platforms. So very tragic news coming in, with more than around 25, 26 people coming, a lot of them from Kerala itself.
Shibi, keep tracking that story. We will keep coming back to you. And on India Today's behalf, I'd like to express our deepest condolences to the families that have lost people in this horrible, horrible fire. Hopefully, accountability will be fixed. Owais and Shibi, thank you very much for joining me on